Hello, love warriors, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Just Flo, and I am a life coach. And what I teach is how to increase your vital energy so that you can thrive in harmonious relationships. And those relationships can be whatever you want. They can be intimate, they can be familial, they can be friendships, they can be financial, spiritual. The point is to thrive. Okay? So, like you guys can see in the title, today we're going to be talking about things that my clients ask on a daily basis. I'm going to do a condensed version for this video so that you guys can already start, I guess, reflecting and working through those questions so that you can begin to thrive as well in your relationships. So, today's topic is longing for soulful relationships. Okay, and we're gonna go right into it because I am excited to talk to you guys. So get comfortable. I don't have any drinks with me, but get your tea, get your juice, get your water. Actually, I should get water. I'll probably get some water after this. But get comfortable and let's just share. And then I'm just gonna walk you guys through different questions that might resonate with you. Where is the partner who will grow with me? So that is one of the questions that my clients ask that I never personally never ask this question because it's taking your attention outside of you. It's taking your attention away from what's happening within. Here in Montreal, a lot of people tend to say the men and women here are trash, or the people here are not serious, or you can't find anyone to have a long term committed relationship with. I have trust issues, or that person has trust issues. They don't know how to commit, they're not loyal. There's all these perspectives on, in general, the people that are in your space, the people that are in your environment, that's all you're focused on. That's where your perspective goes. Your brain is going to show you those type of peoples because those are the people that you're trying to protect yourself from. You have to bring your attention back to you. If you want to grow in a partnership, are you growing by yourself? What is it that you're focused on in yourself? What is it that you want to grow? You can grow disloyalty in a partnership. What I was trying to grow and what I was focused on was the truth behind harmonious relationships. And I talk about this a little bit in the Breaking Toxic Cycles edition. What is the truth behind harmonious relationships? How do I put myself into that peace, that harmony, that love that I wish to have in a relationship? And during that process, during that journey, I started to cultivate that in myself. And so I also attracted someone that was cultivating that in himself. And together we were able to expand and grow more than we were already growing individually because we were doing that work individually. It didn't work out right away. Like, okay, so talk specifically for me and my partner. We met and we both weren't in a place where we wanted a serious relationship, right? It took a year of us being apart. It took him also being like, do I really want to let this person go? For us to finally come back and be like, we're ready to choose each other over and over and over and over again. I was able to grow and see who I was as my own person, and I'm ready to discover who I am with you. So, what does it take? Where is the partner who will grow with you? That partner is inside of you. That partner is you. You are your partner. You are the person that you are growing with. You are the person that you are becoming wise with. You are the person that you are creating peace, love, and harmony, and confidence, and excitement, and passion with. And somebody else is creating that within themselves. And when you guys meet, oh my gosh, it's going to be so beautiful, guys. It's going to be so radiant because together nothing will be able to penetrate that aura, penetrate that bubble that you guys have created together. So get inside your body. Feel the oxygen just coming into this body, coming into this vessel, coming into this temple, coming into this vehicle. Feel every part of you. Where do you feel the energy is stuck? Where do you criticize? Where do you feel like, I don't like this part about me? Because that's where you will be able to grow. That's where you will be able to expand. That's where you'll be able to heal and thrive. By working through that, those thoughts, that blockage, through working through those wounds, that's how you'll begin to grow, and you're not going to project that onto somebody else, because that stuck energy will blow up. That stuck energy will come out as expression, throat chakra, will come out as expression, it'll come out as your behavior, it'll come out as your thoughts. And so you're going to attract someone that also will receive that and feels like, I'm not worth it, I don't deserve this love, and they're going to absorb that energy, and they're going to regurgitate it towards you, and you're going to take it back. And so there's this whole cycle of attracting a person that is in that same energy of your wounds, your pain, and lack of growth, of hardships, of challenges. Whereas there's an easier way to go through that process. Focus on what's going on here, and you'll attract the person that will grow with you. Excuse me? Beautiful! Beautiful cover girls. My sister's there. My sister is there becoming magnetic and using her feminine energy to thrive as well. So she's figuring herself out. How do you guys feel about the caption, your new favorite addiction? No, we don't want addictions. Side notes. When it's a beautiful day, everyone's attracted to you. Okay, second question. Why do I keep attracting the same kind of relationship? So I talked about that a little bit in the first question, but I want to give an example specifically with the clients that I have worked with. Why do I keep attracting the person that doesn't love me? Why do I keep attracting the person that keeps putting me through pain? Why do I keep attracting people that make me learn lessons? My recent client just said that. I don't want to learn any more lessons. I'm done with lessons. Like, I just want to attract someone that's going to grow with me. And I'm like, you keep attracting that same type of person because there's something that your soul wants to learn. There's something that your soul hasn't understood yet and is taking you through that experience so that you can grow. I feel like a mosquito bit me. So that you can grow and really be like, that was the lesson. Wow, now that I know that, let me shift. Let me shift and direct my energy towards something else. Let me shift and put my focus towards something else. So let's let's digress. Every day you are planting seeds. And I'm bringing this example up because I was telling her this in terms of relationships. What are the seeds that you planted last year when it came to a relationship? Yeah, I definitely got bit by a mosquito. How the hell did I? I don't know. How the hell are mosquitoes already here? Or I got bit by something. Okay. um, every day you're planting seeds, and those seeds will grow. And next year on that same day, so today we're May 14th, 2025, May 14th, 2026, and you guys can take this example for any day in your life. What are the seeds I planted within my relationship? And that seed will you will reap the benefits of that seed that you planted next year, in a whole year, day to day, is what I mean. So what are the seeds that you planted last year? What were you going through last year? And how has that grown and carried over to this year? She basically said, my Octobers are cursed when it comes to relationships. And so we went back 2 to 3 years, right? And so I want you guys to do that same exercise. Why do you keep attracting the same kind of relationship? And oh, also guys, do you know how we say, oh, it's cuffing season, oh, it's hot girl summer, oh, it's I don't know what boys say, playboy summer, I don't know. But you know, those terms are seeds that you're planting, and they will come, they will blossom, they will bloom, they will pollinate, and they will attract the people that are in that same energy. Energy is everything. Energy, emotions, energy and motion, right? So what are the seeds that you're planting that attract, that the person smells, that attract the butterfly? They smell it and they're like, I like that smell. I like those pheromones. That is where I want to be. That scent is what I want to be sitting in. This environment is where I want to be. This Netflix and chill is where I'm at right now. Instead of having those conversations, that communication, that understanding, that intimacy, that deep intimacy with yourself, with your partner, with your guides, with everything that feels right. Instead of going in that direction, why is it that you're planting the seeds in this moment that you are planting? What is the energy behind the seed that you're planting right now? Right now, what is the seed you're planting right now in your relationships? Right now, ask yourself, what is the seed that I'm planting right now? What is the energy that I'm in right now? What is the season that I'm in right now? Am I hibernating and sticking to myself and getting some rest and taking some reflection and taking some time to be like, who am I? 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 Or am I going out there with excitement and passion and be like, damn, I'm here. I am here. I am here. Look at me. I am here. I see me. I feel me. And attracting that? Or is it the, hmm, I'm observing. I'm observing the world and what it's reflecting about me. What season are you in right now? That is creating the seeds, or that is planting the seeds that you're in and attracting the people that you see. And don't forget, guys, because there's always a delay in what you want and your desires, right? So what you see today is the manifestation of what you planted last year or a few months ago or a few weeks ago. It's not from your desire today, right? If you had this desire to be fulfilled and purposeful and in deep soulful relationships last year, you're gonna see that. If it was for one day, you're gonna see that for one day, a glimpse, and then it's gone, and you're gonna be like, "What happened?" You're trying to catch it. What happened? Why is it gone? Because the next day you were like, "I don't deserve it. I'm not enough. I can't have this. I'm not capable." And so you shifted, so you got a glimpse of that, what you really wanted, that fulfillment, that purposeful, and then it slipped through your fingers. Just like your emotions, your energy, it wasn't focused here, and it slipped through your fingers, and it was gone. And so you have to be consistent with your energy. You have to come back to yourself. You need to focus here, here, focus here and here and here, and make sure you have a strong foundation in the lower chakras, that they're holding you and they're like, you are anchored, you are here, you are great, you can thrive. When it comes to your heart and your spirit are aligned, so you can go and you are aligned and you can trust. You can trust. And if you need help with that, you know you got your girl here. I just fought to do that, and you guys can check out my programs. The link will be in the bio, and you'll see all my programs. If you just want to have a call with me, then we can chit chat. We can chit chat and get to know each other a little more and see if we're a good fit. So that is why do I keep attracting the same kind of relationship, and that has to do with the energy that you are planting, the seeds that you are planting, and how you are showing up for yourself. Water is life. Okay, question number 3. How do I break this cycle of emotional distance or drama? So, for me personally, when I felt, because I went through a lot of family drama that made me take an emotional distance, I went into nonchalance, I went into disconnection with my emotions, and there was a lot of abandonment. And I just kept seeing chaos everywhere. I was like, why does this family always have drama? Why is there always drama? You know, you see you're crisp, you're like, ah! You go into stitch mode. And and the stitch mode got me. Okay, so you go into that mode and that becomes your behavior. You can get stuck in that fuck everything. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they want. You go into a rebellious mode. You go into your rebel era, your rebel phase, because you're just tired emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. You're just tired and you're just like, I don't want to have to deal with this anymore. And So when my clients cry, I'm like, that's good. You're finally able to release some of that emotions that you had pent up and that you. Guys, there was this like huge energy surge right at the moment. I don't even know where I am in the conversation anymore because my phone like overheated. And I was like, wait, is it dying? What's happening? Because I charged it. And then it shows 1%. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, did the energy just like drain down because we're just so high in vibration? So, and then I see that it turns back on and it's exactly 222. Attracting magnetism. But yeah, no, it's okay. The charge is okay. So I just came into the house to maybe like cool it down a little, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna be taking off from exactly where I was talking before because I lost that train of thought with all this energy surge. But we were talking about how do I break the cycle of emotional distance or drama, right? And this one can be a tough one. I know it was a little tough for me specifically. But what really helped, I'm going to keep saying this, was getting in my body first, knowing who I am, but embodying the energy of peace, love, and harmony. I had to become the extension of these things. And by becoming the extension of these things, it made it easier to deal with the drama and the conflict that was happening around. It doesn't erase the drama, it doesn't erase the conflict, it doesn't erase the tension, it doesn't erase the triggers. It just allows you to become peace, love, harmony, and to deal with those things in a better way. It creates those boundaries, it strengthens your aura field, it strengthens how you show up in those situations. Something I specifically do now is that if I know someone is going to trigger me, you know, when you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go there because I know this person's going to trigger me or annoy me or say this, I have the conversation with myself in my head first. And, you know, I know some of you have that in the showers, right? You're like, damn, I should have said that. So I have the conversation. I do that. I should have said that before the conversation even arises, right? So I breathe through it. Move that, get myself out of that conflict. I know I'm back, yeah, on the couch. I get myself out of that conflict situation because as soon as it comes to my brain, I'm like, damn, I'm creating a conflict. I'm creating a problem in my head. But also, it's also to better manage it, right? So you breathe through it first so that you embody peace, love, harmony. You go through the conflict. Okay, how do I want to deal with it? Do I want to come out aggressive? You're allowed to come out aggressive if you want. Those are your boundaries. Do I want to come out peaceful? Do I want to come out as a mediator? Do I want to come out neutral and deal with this in a neutral way? Like, okay, fine, that's on you. That's your perspective. Do I want to come out peaceful? Do I want to come out as a problem solver? So you get to decide how you show up in that moment with the conflict, and then you go in that direction where you feel like it's coming. You enter the scene now, and what tends to happen is actually nothing. Well, but now you're ready emotionally if something does happen. But maybe nothing will happen at all. And at least you've already gone through that conversation in your head and you're already at peace with who you're going to show up as in that moment. If nothing comes from it, then okay, good. You don't have to have your boundaries up. You don't have to have your defense up, right? So you don't have to emotionally disconnect because you've actually in that moment connected with your emotions, connected with who you are, and are now ready to tackle that situation. Okay? Drama will always be around. It doesn't necessarily have to be around you, but it will always be around. How you deal with it is your decision in that moment. I want to deal with this like peacefully, with harmony, with excitement, with I am right, with even when you say I am wrong, I am not enough, that is a decision. So you have to at this point be like, where is it that I am at right now? Am I going into situations thinking I'm not enough with lack of confidence, with my boundaries completely broken? And how do I get myself into a place where I feel I am enough? I feel confident. I feel like I can handle these situations and grow through these situations. And I can help you with that as well. Last question. Is real deep love actually possible for me? Why would it not be possible for you? We live in a multi-dimensional world where possibilities are everywhere. You don't know what could happen this second, this second. You don't know what can happen now, 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 now. A bird could just come in and go, whoa. A spider could just come and appear out of nowhere. We don't know what's going to happen, but we are open to what's going to happen. We are open to receive all that is good for us, that all that is meant for us, all that is brings us peace, all that brings us love, all that brings us harmony, all that makes us feel fulfilled and is for our soul's growth. We are open to receive those things because that's what matters to us. That's what makes life exciting for us. That's what makes us motivated. That's what makes us wake up in the morning. That's what fuels our energy. That's what drives us, right? And that's why I made my program the whole thing called the fire that fuels you, the fire that drives you. Because why wouldn't it be possible for you? Out of the million trillion possibilities in the world, you think love, soul love isn't there? Do you really believe soul love isn't in the possibilities after all that you've been through, after all that you've gone through, after all the pain that you've overcome, after all the healing that you've done, after everything that you have had to go through to be in here in this moment right now, watching this video, talking to me, communicating with me, working with me? You think soul love isn't in that contract? You think soul love isn't in that agreement, in that mission, in that fulfillment, in that purpose? Of course, it's possible for you if you believe that it's possible for you. Of course, it's possible for you if you are open to receive it. Of course, it's possible for you if you're willing to give it to yourself. Give yourself that soul deep love. Your soul is here giving you that soul deep love. If you sit down right now and you're like, soul, soul, lema is in Kikongo. Do you love me? What do you think the answer will be? And if you love me, show me what is possible for me. Allow me to receive what is possible for me. And that doesn't mean that you sit on your ass and you don't do anything. It means that you show up in a way in the world with that soul deep love, and that when people see you, they're like, I have soul deep love, and I want to fuse my soul deep love with this person's soul deep love. So of course it's possible for you. It is very possible for you. And if you can't remember that and you need someone to hold space in that vision, I am here to hold space for you. I am here to show you tools that allow you to reconnect with not only your body and anchor your body, but with your soul that has been speaking through so many ways, that is ready for you to hear what it has to say, for you to really live the desires and the fulfillment and the purpose that you want to be living. You just need to decide, am I ready? Can I do this? Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I want this. And then everything just comes to fruition in divine timing. That's just literally how it works. So I hope that answered a lot of the questions that you guys had. Where's the partner who will grow with me? Why do we keep attracting the same kind of relationships? How do I break this cycle of emotional distance or drama? Is real deep love actually possible for me? These are things that my clients ask. These are things that I had questions about when I was going through my journey. And these are possibly things that you guys have questions about. And I hope the way I broke it down helps you. If you want to dive deep, then join me in one of my programs. I have several programs with different price tags. You guys can check it out, or you can book a free session and we could just chat, banter, get to know each other and see if we're a good fit. Or else I will keep doing more videos on the questions that my clients have or that you guys possibly have in other videos. So see you guys in the next one. Bye, love warriors.